Welcome to our journey through modern architecture, a revolutionary movement that transformed the world's skylines and redefined the way we build and live. This is me, Jyoti Ketan, and you're watching Arcandy. Today I'll be talking about modern architecture. So without further ado, let's get into the video. Introduction. Modern architecture is the architectural style that dominated the Western world between the 1930s and 1960s and was characterized by an analytical and functional approach to building design. In the early 20th century, a bold new vision emerged, a vision that would reshape cities, challenge conventions, and define the essence of modern living. This vision was modern architecture. Driven by technological advancements, social change, and quest for simplicity and functionality, modern architecture marked a departure from the ornate styles of the past. It embraced clean lines, open spaces, and harmonious relationship with environment. Now let's talk about the characteristics of modern architecture: simplicity and minimalism, functionality and efficiency, use of modern materials, open floor plans and spatial flow, integration with nature, technological innovation, international influence, and global reach. Let's talk about each of them in detail. The first one, simplicity and minimalism. Let's get started with this one. Modern architecture emphasizes clean lines, simple form, and a lack of ornamentation. This reflects a departure from the intricate detailing found in previous architecture styles like neoclassicism and Victorian architecture. The motto is "less is more," captures the minimalist aesthetic that became a hallmark of modernist design. Let's talk about the functionality and efficiency. Buildings are designed with a clear focus on their purpose and intended use. Functionality dictates the layout, structure, and organization of spaces. Interiors are often flexible and adaptable to different uses, supporting the dynamic needs of modern living and working environments. Let's move to the use of modern materials. Modern architects embrace industrial materials such as steel, reinforced concrete, and glass. These materials allowed for new possibilities in construction, including larger windows, open spaces, and innovative structural designs. Steel and reinforced concrete enable buildings to achieve greater height and span longer distances, revolutionizing urban skylines. Fourth, open floor plans and spatial flow. Modern architecture often features open floor plans that minimize the use of dividing walls. This creates fluid spatial transitions and a sense of openness within interiors. The concept of flow became important where spaces are interconnected and allow for easy movement and interaction. 5. Integration with nature. Modern architects sought to connect buildings more harmoniously with the natural surroundings. This can be seen in designs that incorporate elements like larger windows to bring in natural light, or courtyards and gardens that blend indoor and outdoor spaces. The emphasis on natural ventilation and daylighting also enhances the environmental sustainability of modern buildings. 6. Technological innovation. Advances in construction techniques, engineering, and material science during the 20th century influenced modern architecture significantly. Architects experimented with few forms and structures, pushing the boundaries of what was considered possible in building design. 7. International influence and global reach. Modern architecture transcended national borders and became an international movement. It spread rapidly across Europe, North America, and eventually to other parts of the world. The Bauhaus School in Germany and the international style championed by architects like Le Corbusier and Mies van der Rohe were instrumental in defining and spreading modernist principles. Now let's move to the influential architects and movements in modern architecture. There were few architects who influenced the modern architecture, and let's get with that. The first one is the Le Corbusier, known for his 5 points of architecture and the pioneering use of concrete. Le Corbusier was a central figure in the international style and modern urban planning. Second one is the Ludwig Mies van der Rohe. His famous dictum "less is more" exemplifies his minimalist approach. Mies uses of steel glass in buildings like the Barcelona Pavilion and the Seagram building set new standards for modernist architecture. Third one, the Walter Gropius. Founder of the Bauhaus school, Gropius promoted a holistic approach to design that integrated architecture, art, and technology. The Bauhaus became a crucible for modernist ideas and practices. Fourth, the Frank Lloyd Wright. While not always considered a modernist in the strictest sense, Wright's later works such as Falling Water and the Guggenheim Museum exhibit modernist principles with their organic integration with nature and innovative use of materials. Let's look into the iconic examples of modern architecture. Modern architecture continues to influence contemporary design trends and urban development. Its principles of functionality, efficiency, and aesthetic clarity resonate in today's sustainable architecture movement, which seeks to address environmental challenges through innovative design and technology. Modern architecture represents a pivotal moment in architectural history where tradition was challenged and new ideas about form, function, and materials reshaped the built environment. Its impact remains profound, shaping the skylines of cities and inspiring architects to explore new possibilities in the design. Let's get into some of the iconic examples of modern architecture that illustrate the principle and characteristics discussed. Villa Savoye, France, 1931. Designed by Le Corbusier, Villa Savoye is a quintessential example of modernist architecture. It features an open floor plan, pilates supporting columns, flat roof terrace, and horizontal windows that emphasize functionality and simplicity. Second, Farnsworth House, USA, 1951. Designed by Ludwig Mies van der Rohe, this glass-walled house on stilts exemplifies minimalist design and spatial openness. It blurs the boundaries between indoors and outdoors with its transparent walls and simple rectilinear form. 3. Seagram Building, USA, 1958. Designed by Ludwig Mies van der Rohe with Philip Johnson, the Seagram Building in New York City is a landmark of the international style. It features a sleek glass and steel facade, minimal ornamentation, and an emphasis on vertical lines. 4. Guggenheim Museum, USA, 1959. Designed by Frank Lloyd Wright, this museum in New York City showcases Wright's organic architecture approach. Its spiral ramp interior and cylindrical form challenge traditional museum design and integrate with the urban landscape. 5. Salk Institute, USA, 1965. Designed by Louis Kahn, the Salk Institute for Biological Studies in California is celebrated for its monumental minimalist design. It features symmetrical concrete structures, expansive courtyards, and a focus on natural light and panoramic views. 6. Pompidou Center, France, 1977. Designed by Renzo Piano and Richard Rogers, this cultural center in Paris is known for its high-tech architecture. Its exposed structural and mechanical system, colorful exterior escalators, and flexible interior spaces defy conventional architectural norms. 7. Sydney Opera House, Australia, 1973. Designed by John Udgen, this iconic performing arts center is renowned for its sail-like roof cells. The complex symmetry and innovative construction techniques showcase the integration of modern design with a challenging waterfront site. Marina Site, USA, 1964. Designed by Bertrand Goldberg, Marina City in Chicago is a pioneering example of mixed-use urban architecture. Its concave safe tower feature residential apartments, commercial spaces, and recreational facilities, embodying a futuristic vision for urban living. The Shard, UK, 2012. Designed by Renzo Piano, the Shard in London is a modern skyscraper that combines glass and steel in a distinctive pyramidal form. Its height and verticality contribute to the city's skyline while incorporating sustainable design principles. Burj Khalifa, UAE, 2010. Designed by Adrian Smith at Burj Khalifa in Dubai, is the world's tallest building. Its sleek tapering form, inspired by Islamic architecture, integrates advanced structural systems and sustainable practices into its design. These examples demonstrate the diversity within modern architecture while highlighting its common themes of functionality, simplicity, technological innovation, and integration with the environment. Each building represents a significant contribution to the evolution of architectural design and continues to inspire architects and designers around the world. This much for today's video. Thank you for joining me on this journey through modern architecture where innovation meets inspiration and the skyline is forever changed. Stay tuned for more explorations of design, history, and the art of architecture. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe to my channel and hit the bell icon to get notified whenever I post a new video. What's your favorite piece of modern architecture? Share your thoughts in the comments below. This is me, Jyoti Ketan, signing off for the day. Bye bye.